Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. We got a very little bit of time. Before what? Before a few things. It's the end of the night. I mean, it's almost midnight. I don't know about you guys, but I gotta work in the morning. Why am I up doing this? Labor of love, I guess? I don't know. It's fun. I like it. But more importantly, what I really mean is, did you know day 2920, which is coming up, as you can see on my screen here, is the 8-year day, like on the mark. I mean, if you're not counting leap years, I guess you could say. So, getting really close. Plus, you could also tell, if you go into your verses, look at that, Marvel Puzzle Quest, Class of 2020. It's coming up. I got mine set for less than an hour. At midnight it'll start. You might already have started yours. I usually start mine, at like the 12 o'clock hour, which is, for me, I'm in Eastern time. So, anyways. But yeah, so lots of rewards and events coming up for us in the anniversary. Some people find it exciting. Some maybe find it kind of blah. Just same old, same old. I like it. It's something different. We get to kind of look back at where we came from and, for the previous year and sometimes even the years before that and, reap a few special covers for those limited characters, and sometimes there's a special event or something else they come out with. Like, last time they came out with the milestones quest that we have down here. This was a thing because of upgrades they made to the game, and anniversaries sometimes bring us stuff like this. That's a nice thing. Also, shards, I want to say, was something along these lines. There's just been upgrades that come because of anniversary events, and who knows, maybe they'll do something new for us this time around. We have no clue. But what I do know is two things I gotta do. I'm running out of time on. One, I gotta do this Crash of the Titans. It's my last day of it. Two, Ultron needs a beatdown in a video format here on Twitch, so that way I can, let people know that it's still possible without using all meta people. Of course, I'll use a meta run to start, but then I'll use a non-meta run as well. First off, where's that crash? Thanos. We got a crash against Thanos. 4-star Thanos, to be quite honest. He's set quite fairly at 535. His passive is on blue, and that's the lower number of the three, which is good. His passive basically says, hey, if the enemy has so many friendly strike attack projectiles out there, I'm gonna delete one of them. It just removes it. It doesn't destroy it or convert it or anything. It just gets rid of it. It's gone. And makes 3, 4 extra green tiles on the board. I kind of forget the exact number, but very handy at going against rocket, 4-star rocket-based teams or other teams that just love their special tiles. He's also an integral member of the Winfinite, 4-star Thanos, Polaris, and Beta Ray Bill. His green is a great ability for destroying a lot of tiles on the cheap. It doesn't cost much, but it destroys 26, 28 what something like that. It destroys a bunch of tiles, almost half the board worth, and it doesn't cost much either. It costs what does it cost, 12, I want to say. I mean, you might think it's expensive, and it kind of is, but really at the end of the day, it's not a lot to ask for when you're thinking about destroying that many tiles all at once in one fell swoop. It is random destruction, but the fact that it can destroy anything is great. And this black is probably the least talked about ability. It's just a team hit, and it does more damage to heroes than it does to villains. That's really all it is. Nothing much there. So let's go. Who are we using? Northstar. Ugh. Okay. I think I do this every time I have to play Northstar. He's actually not that bad. He just doesn't hit hard. That's really all it is. It's my problem. He doesn't hit that hard. I'm going to remove these boosts first. So his blue, which I have at 3, isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it does some really little damage here at levels 3 and 4. At 5, it pumps up a little bit more. But if you notice, for 3, you basically always pick, you destroy a row, and you get the AP for all the yellow, for the yellow and black that are in that row. If you raise it up, you get the yellow, black, and blue AP for those as well. It does, it only gets the AP for those colors though, okay? So it's nice for a couple things, getting you more yellow and black AP if you're at 3, or blue as well if you're at 4 or 5. A little bit of damage, but it gets rid of a row. That's nice. I mean, there's sometimes tiles that you can't get rid of other ways. This is one of those abilities that you could have used to get rid of Dr. Octopus's reactor in the boss event if you really wanted to. So it's kind of nice in those regards. But like I said, it's not a lot of damage. You're using it to support other things, other abilities. The yellow is very cheap, 6. That's kind of why I like having it at 5, because you're going to use it often. 5 basic tiles of the target's strongest color turn to team-up tiles. That's very cool, because that means they don't get their strongest color. You're kind of shortchanging them. And create a 3-turn countdown tile targeting a random ally. While on the board, it grants a turn of invisibility and some health to ally at the start of your turn. So it's healing to an ally and invisibility as well. That's very handy to have. It's also denying the enemy team some much needed AP. So it's a very good support ability. It does multiple things for cheap cost. And finally the black. Once again, cheap cost, 6 black, right? So Northstar and the opponent go airborne for a turn. And when the enemy lands, they get to lose 3 AP and 2 basic tiles in the enemy's second strongest color. So in other words, it doesn't overlap with his yellow. His yellow does the strongest color, the black does the second strongest color, dealing damage per tile destroyed. So Northstar denies the enemy their important AP. And that's pretty good. But if you notice, none of these really do a ton of damage. The black does some decent one, 443 per tile destroyed, but it's only going to destroy, see I got it level 5. It's only going to destroy 2 basic tiles. Okay, so it's still, once again, not a lot of damage. So you don't win fights with Northstar by hitting them with your abilities. You just got to win by keeping them down and whittling them away. Okay, so that's it. Let's get to it. And of course, as always, since it's a one-on-one fight, we turn the animations on. Well, I got a match 4. Gotta get it, right? I mean, unless there's any other pressing need, take that match 4. So, well, we're really close to starting out the cycle of fun that is Northstar. So, star bright. Wonder Twin powers activate. Here we go. We got... I guess we'll take this green so he can't use it, but it'll get that cascade rolling as well. Let's take some black, because we're very close to using black already. A little more yellow. So he's not touching me because I'm invisible. So once again, not losing any health. Kind of winning the fight through attrition. We'll take this black right here. And time for us to take a ride. Whee! Up we go. So he doesn't get a turn. And back to my turn again. And he takes that hit. So I'm going to take this match 4. Now I'm ready to use my yellow again. Once again, Wonder Twins. Come on out. Convert some more of his favorite color, which is black, which is unfortunate because it's a color that we use too, but you know, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. So you see it's a slower match, but he is losing. You know, over time he will just fall. Oh yeah, we already got a star bright out there. We're already ready to fire it again. We're ready to stay invisible, like forever. So, gonna do it again. Why would you not? And I mean, I guess we'll go with that. See, even he doesn't know what to do. He's like, I guess I'll take a yellow too. I'm like, silly Thanos, you don't use yellows. I'll take that blue. Here we go again. Just keep me topped off at full health. I'll take that blue. Thank you. The blue gives me yellow and black for going through them, so I'm going to wait for some black to appear, because he's really close to firing that off. There we go. I think I only need like one more black, so we'll do it right here. Whoosh. There you go. Got some more AP. And then we're going to go up north again. Take a weekend trip. There we go. Down goes some more AP. Now he's got enough. He's going to do his big tile destruction thing here in a sec. See? But I'm invisible. So no damage done. I'll take the black. I'll take that 4 of green because it has a black and a blue in it. It's not like it would totally go to waste. Take some more. See, now he's going to use his thing, but I can use my up north to make sure he doesn't get to really do much with it. Down he comes. And he's dead. So that's Northstar's Crash the Titans. It's just a slow fight. You'll stay safe most of the time. Just keep hammering away at the blue, yellow, and black AP. Keep using those moves. He's got a good kit that keeps himself safe. It's just a slow fight. That's why I say ugh every time I use Northstar, because it's a slow, tiresome fight. But he does have a good kit in the end. Okay, now Ultron, not the new 5-star boss, the one that actually has a chance of killing people, the boss. We got a half hour left. First off, I want to show you what meta team I use. I'm sure you guys are already aware of it. I kind of figure you know how to use this already, but it's just too good. Why would you not use Kitty, Polaris, Rocket to fight this boss? It's just an easy gimme team. We're not even going to do too much explanation. You've seen it before. You'll see it again. I guess we'll keep the animations on. I wasn't thinking about that. I'm not going to do a run on all the nodes, mind you. I'm just going to run this one, this meta one, and then another non-meta one. That's pretty much the plan right here. Besides, we only got about 30 minutes left. Well, shoot. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's another knife to get rid of? I know it's a strike tile, but it kind of looks like knives. Or swords. What are we going to call them? So there goes Ultron. Nice and easy. Round 8. He still goes down like a sack of potatoes. For these side nodes, here, this one makes us use Kate Pride, so let's go with it. And meta-wise, still, Okoye and Immortal Hulk, it's just too good. It really is. There's no reason not to. If you have the options, use them. So this is once again meta runs for them. The next 2 fights will be non-meta runs. We're going to use 3s and 4s only. Now, I don't want to be redundant, but did you know that Kate Pride isn't that bad? I mean, she's not stellar, But you can mix her with Polaris and Rocket, and they do a good job. There's nothing wrong with what they do. Kate's red, by the way, is really good with mixed with Okoye. I mean, if you're going to use a red, I actually kind of prefer hers to Okoye's for the fact that it just ticks multiple times. Unless they do that and match it away, jerk. But see, red queen ticks there, and ticks again. And grit my teeth and charge them, making some more team-up tiles. We'll move to this guy and team up. Well, there you go. Guess it was a good thing I moved to him. All that match damage went right to him. We'll take the team up. So now we're at 22 team up AP, that is. There we go. We have 22 team up AP, so we have more than enough to just... Oh, well, there you go. Red Queen took care of it. See, it's nice to have that ticking down every turn. So, Kate Pride isn't horrible, really. It's just, you know, there's a lot of characters that do similar things. You know, the one thing I think is nice about her is that her, not just a phase, her black passive really does go well with Polaris and Rocket teamed up. So if that's your 4-star option, it's still not bad. Okay, non-meta run of Ultron. I mean, I could just do this again, but like I said, we don't want to run 5s and meta stuff all the time. And I could put just Kate there and show you how it works, but honestly, you just saw Polaris and Rocket play. Let's not be redundant. This is Ultron, so we need to make sure we kill him before one of those bombs drops. It's because one bomb will probably kill any 4-star we bring in there with us. So we gotta think what's gonna do the job best. One of the people that come to mind, Captain Marvel. 4-star Marvel. Her black, when boosted like this, look at that damage, 44,000. Now, granted, mine is level, what, 344? It's pretty big. But still, remove a few, you know, a few 10, 20 levels. It's still a lot of damage that she's going to do. Ultron doesn't have many more hit points than this. Not to mention, this ability is making making strike tiles each turn. So, yeah, that's a really good thing. Now, what do we want to go with it? We want to make sure we get some black out there. So, what do? Let's go find ourselves a cloak and dagger. There they are. And finally, let's clear the filters, put the 4s and 3s back up. We need someone to support them. I'm looking to see what would be good here for them. We have the black generator there. There's a couple options I'm looking at here. I'm just kind of want to weigh my odds. Oh yeah, my Hydra Stomper is almost valid. It's 444, but there's not a lot of use for the Hydra Stomper. I mean, overall, don't get me wrong, his passive is pretty cool. That you generate AP and countdowns and take away the enemy's AP too. It's good, but the whole rest of the kit, it's pretty lackluster in the end. This is nice for keeping Peggy and himself unstunnable. I don't know. I guess if you're in the 4-star game and not at 5-star champs yet, it'd be nice if you ran him and Peggy and then a suitable third to go with them into battle. But, yeah. Anyways, let's see. I'm contemplating a couple options, but I'm thinking probably stick with, I shouldn't say stick with. That's not a good assessment. I'm looking at Black Widow. Why am I looking at Black Widow? Because, okay, Cloak and Dagger can generate more black tiles on the board, right? Now, once I get enough black tiles out there, I could just fire off her black and be done with it. But it's also nice to have yellow out there, and because her Captain Marvel's yellow can instantly take a countdown down to 0. Well, let's say I have the yellow to throw it out there, but none of the black yet, for some darn reason. Black Widow's yellow, brush past, makes all ally powers cost 3 less. So if I get the yellow before I get the black, I'll do a brush past, and then make everything cheaper, and hence Captain Marvel can do her things even quicker. So that's my thoughts on it. I mean, I know Shuri's usually who I use to make things cheaper, but I got a feeling this will be kind of good. Just kind of. The only thing that sucks is that her black's gonna be pointless. It just does some damage, and then if an enemy is stunned, it does some extra stuff. And yeah, it does stun, but Ultron is unstunnable. So I'm using her basically for her power reduction thing. Unlike Shuri, who has to have fortified tiles on the board, she doesn't need that. She just puts out a countdown that does that for her. And since Ultron's getting rid of Rose each turn, the fortified tiles will dwindle. Anyways, let's give it a shot, right? Let's go. Now remember, Cloak and Dagger only generate more black if there isn't enough black out on the board. So we want to make sure to be matching it pretty constantly. This black is going to drop that bomb down a notch, and that's kind of scary. Oh, but thank you, Cloak and Dagger, for getting rid of that. So there we go. We're ready to fire our black off already. So let's do it. Put that right there. Right up top. Because it needs time to charge up. We don't want to put it at the bottom. All the tiles are falling one space at a time. So we don't want to give it time to do that. Let's get rid of this. The black. He's got 52,000 hit points, right? This thing is going to do 44k. Not to mention these strike tiles that are adding on to it. I'm thinking of doing this and switching colors. I think I will. Whoop. There we go. It does a little bit of damage. I'm getting him down to that 44,000 fresh mark so that this photonic barrage just kills him on one fell swoop. Not to quote Vulture's move or anything. So now Cloak and Dagger are going to generate yellow tiles on the board. Now, if I wanted to, I could fire this right now, and I think I should, right? What is that, 44,000, right? He's at 43,000, so executive decision brings the chosen friendly countdown down to 0. I think we'll do it. And hey, go get him. I will. I like how she commands herself to do the darn thing. So yeah, Captain Marvel's a shoo-in for doing this. Cloak and Dagger really help her get it done too. Just generating the black is a good enough help. Getting the yellow out there, that's also a big benefit. How about these nodes? Who would we use for that? Now that's gonna be a little harder, honestly. Ultron's just one hit point pool. These nodes on the side, they're multiples. But hey, we're gonna do it. Let's go against a wave, or a couple waves in this case. I'm gonna use Iron Man in this one. I got my 5-star, but we're not doing that, are we? I could use the 4-star, but I don't know if I really want to. 4-star is not bad at all. I don't know. I have a lot more fun with 3-star Iron Man. I don't know about you guys, but I think 3-star Iron Man is where it's at. You ever notice there's only 4 Iron Men in a game? I say only 4, right? But I mean, we're not counting Rescue. That's not Iron Man. But look at this. 4. There's 5 Hawkeyes. 5 Hawkeyes. But Iron Man was like the face of the MCU. Kind of strange. I don't know. Just a side thought. Anyways, 3-star Iron Man. I'm going to use him. And then we're going to filter out just down to the 4s and 3s. We got a good yellow ability to generate a bunch of red and blue AP. But we want this to be something where we're going to get a lot of mileage out of it. You know, we want them, so something where we're going to get, well, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. I could use Captain Marvel again, but that's kind of dull. Let's not do that. I'm trying to think of who would be good to use here. These waves are all bots, and all the bots just move stuff all the time. I'm wondering if I should just do Scarlet Witch to generate purple. Okay, not to use her purple, no, but with Deadpool, because his countdown for what? It makes, 6 fake traps that do damage to the enemy team. To the enemies, I should say, to the team. But it does a pretty decent amount of damage. And the enemies fall for it pretty often. And then you can match them yourself too. There's no harm in it. Plus I can use his Sweet Red, which is a lot of damage and healing. Basically Scarlet Witch is going to help him make the purple. And Iron Man's going to make the red for Deadpool. Deadpool's basically doing all of our damage. If he gets all that blue built up, he could do his own ballistic salvo. It's not a lot of damage, but you know what? I'll bring it up because I'm not going to use Unibeam. There you go. So I'll do a little more damage. There we go. See, I'm not using her purple, so her purple's at 3. I always use someone else for the purple because she's only a 3-star. I mean, that stun is nice, but it's not going to make a big deal here. I'd rather have more of those countdown for what tiles out there. And let's get rid of these boosts. Don't need them. Let's see how this works. Look how beefy they are. A lot of hit points. Do not like it. Let's do this yellow, because that's going to cascade. They're still going to get stuff out of it. Not that they use the AP, but... we want more yellows. But we don't want to leave them with match 4, so you got to match it, accordingly. I'm going to match this yellow before I cast Recharge. I don't want my yellows appearing on... I'm going to match that yellow before I do it. I don't want the yellows appearing on easy to match tiles. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So now I got enough to do it twice. So I'll do this. Recharge and recharge. That's 6 yellows out there that are going to do this. Now, of course, the sentries could match them and ruin my day. But I got 6 of them out there. Odds are with me. Also, countdown. Look at that. That's a lot of countdowns. If Coulson were here, he'd love it. Also, Drax. Let's take... Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll take the team up right there so they don't have the crit. So far, so good. Now remember, if we match the countdowns, it still counts for damage, like this. Okay. And then we'll match these yellow. Ooh, we'll match those yellows right there. That way, oh, he still put a yellow up there under there. Oh well, we got 5 of them for recharge. Good stuff. Look at that AP rise. Look at it. Look at it go. I don't think I have enough AP. Now, Iron Man is stunned for 2 turns, but that's good. He needs a rest, honestly. Look at him. He's already down to like half health. He was taking a lot of hits. That's okay. Now, Merc with the mouth can be like, I'm out of bullets. Whoosh. Goodbye. We'll put out another countdown. Puts it on the yellows, but that's okay. We're not going to be using him for a couple turns. We can cast a Hex Bolt over here. Well, wait, actually, is there a green guy left? No.
Good, there isn't a green guy left. Let's do a hex bolt over here. We're gonna try to get rid of that that attack tile. There we go. There's another one up there. I didn't even see that one. It's okay. We'll get rid of this attack tile. We'll do another out of bullets. Cool. And I'll take that red. So no attack tiles left for them. And what can we do here? A Nova Blast. That's actually pretty handy because that's some damage. Create a strike tile. Yeah, let's do it. Pew pew. Good stuff. Now, I think you see the move I'm going to do next. As much as I want those purples, there's 3 countdowns right there, and they're going to go off. So let's just match them. Nice damage, just from making a match. Then he does another countdown to himself. That's cute. Those countdowns were not used. Now I'm going to save my blue over there. Remember, this is wave 1. So wave 2 will come up and we can ballistic salvo him. We'll do that. Get rid of some of that defense. I don't want him healing himself. Remember the yellow bots, the yellow sentry bots, if they have so many special tiles out there, they'll basically remove a bunch of them and heal a good amount. I don't want those countdowns to go to waste. I know Iron Man's hurting, but I also want the yellow AP along with not wasting those countdowns. See? Look at that healing. Like almost 10k. Thank you, Support Chimichanga. What color is this going to do it on? On yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's worth it. I don't need to put the recharge out right now. Look at all that blue I have. It'd be kind of a waste for the blues purposes. That's a arcane incant. I don't want to waste that. Actually, because of that, I'll match the blue over here. Oh, don't get rid of my strikes. Okay. Now that would put it out more on yellow, which I only have 2 open yellows. I think we'll just do this and end his little life. A little too many countdowns, but it's okay. So now there's a green bot out there, and that's annoying because here comes Swarm. One of the most annoying enemy passives in the game. Swarm. Feels like an extra move. Let's see, this does it on yellow. Yeah. I don't have enough yellows to make use of countdown. There's only 2 yellows out there that are blank, and I need 6 to really get use of it. But oh well, I guess we'll just have to do this ballistic salvo. Look at my shiny hand. I got 3 yellows out there, but it's still not really enough. Got this. We'll get rid of that attack tile right there. Oh, it didn't get rid of it. Out of all the odds, like it gets rid of 5. Oh, 4. I thought I got rid of 5. Whatever. Still didn't choose it. Whatever. Let's get rid of this guy. Yeah, he's almost done. We don't need him healing anyone, right? How much damage do we do with Deadpool? 193. Oh, there's a strike tile involved. This should do it. So we'll do the this right here, because that'll do enough damage on its own. And then we'll have the yellow AP. Countdown hits it too. Aha! See, that's a good thing right there. Hey, Dark, how's it going, man? Doing pretty good. Just doing a couple of the Ultron boss runs before he goes away here in like less than 10 minutes. I did them with the meta teams already. Now I'm doing it with non-meta teams. Just, you know, showing off the possibilities. Ugh. I need more yellows out there to hit them with, and they're just not giving them to me. But it's okay. I guess we'll just... There's not a lot of options for cascades or anything. Kind of a dull board. Thank you, Chimichanga, for the healing, for the fortification. Chimichangas are magical. I guess we'll just do this now, because I see some options. I'm only going to use 4 of the tiles. I basically wasted 2 tiles by doing that. But now, I can do this. And those 3 countdowns are going to hit this dude. And no one likes sentry bots. Oh my god, he's feeding the system some more. It's so annoying. Yeah, Iron Man's taking the brunt of everything right now, Dark. He is having a bad day with the sentries. It's only because I'm matching yellows often to get his recharge up, so he's always in front. But it's okay. He could take it. He's a big boy. I use the hex bolts, though, often to try to get rid of enemy tiles. Yeah. Man. I guess we'll just match this right there and do that match 4. That was my arcane incantation there, Mr. Robot. And thankfully this is a wave 2 Dark, so, you know, they're not going to last long. I'll take the red. That way I can go and mention that I'm out of bullets to them very kindly. I think... Oh, my ballistic salvo's ready. Well, first, before the ballistic salvo, let's do this, because if you didn't notice, ballistic salvo does get rid of a couple of yellow, purple, and black AP. Don't want to do that right now. I got a couple things I could do first. First, well, yellow, purple, and black. I'll do this, do the recharge. So I've used the yellow. The purple can't go really anywhere. I can do this. If I do the out of bullets on this dude right here. Ah, he's almost dead. So close. Oh well. Let's just ballistic salvo and make it fun. And what are we gonna do with this guy? That's another... Oh, that's a chimichanga. Leave that one alone. I was hoping that was a countdown. You know, countdown for what, that is. I guess I'll just match a black over here. And I put Deadpool in the way right now. He can take it. You feed the system BS. It's not like they're gonna win because of it, but just delays the inevitable. Okay, that's good. I'm tempted to do this reality crusher now, just to see if I can stun this dude and majorly hurt the other one. Maybe. Maybe. Let's go for it. I did it! Yes! Did exactly what I wanted. Nice. Let's get rid of this, see if we can get rid of this projectile right there. I know, that happened just on time. Perfect is the best thing for it. I mean, it's 50-50 chance, honestly. Let's call it what it is. I guess I could have used that to get rid of the I can use this to get rid of protection. Why not? I'm not going to use this for anything else. There's not a lot of cool moves. I guess I'll just take the green. It's like a really boring board. I can't really do much with it. It's like jumbled up just right. Take the blue. here comes a swarm. So much fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. She missed the protect, but it's all good. I mean, it worked out in the end. Like I had an excuse to use my heat signature, you know? As much as I want the yellow to get recharge rolling again, I don't need to put Iron Man in danger anymore than he usually is. We'll just get an out of bullets ready and just end him. Just need a little more red. I would like to finish this before midnight game. You can just like, you know, drop it right in there. Give me that AP. Give me that red right there. There you go. Now what are you going to do to stall for time? Yeah, swarm. That's what I thought. Okay. And we are out of bullets again. Whoop. So yeah. That's just a team off the top of my head right there. I used 4-star Deadpool. They wanted me to use an Iron Man, so I chose 3-star Iron Man. And Scarlet Witch. So the idea was to use Iron Man and Scarlet Witch to keep Deadpool full, or as many often times we could use that out of bullets, and his countdown for what, stuff like that. Victory is ours. Yes, indeed, Dark. Should we try one more thing on here? Maybe we can. I don't know. One more team, but without metas. Let's see if we can get this rolling. Team without metas. I did Captain Marvel last time. I'm not sure there's a good one for this. Team without metas. I don't know if there's a good one. I'm looking for a team without metas, and Captain Marvel's like the best one here. I could try 4-star Iron Man and like get red, but ooh, get out of here, screen. It came out of nowhere. I accidentally swiped. My bad, guys. Okay. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll go for this. Let's see if we can... Now, how do we build red really fast? None of these guys are going to help me build red. What comes to mind? 3-star... Cyclops. And then... no, not you. 4-star... Where's she at? Her colors are what? They're like red, purple, and blue? Magic. There we go. Her purple helped me get red. His yellow helped me get red. Let's see if we can just do a big punch and kill him before the bombs drop. This is just me playing around with the game. Let's see if it works. Go. We got not even a minute, but it's okay. It doesn't need to count. We already got our victories in. Let's go. It's not like it's going to stop the match mid-game and say, oop, you lose. I'm going to take this match 5 red. It's more important than getting rid of that bomb over there. Although I will get rid of the bomb now that I have the extra move. Ooh, much as I want that yellow over there, I'm not dropping that blue bomb down. I'll do this instead first. With the yellow. Oh, look, it did it for me. And now I'll take this. And we'll use it to make more red. Look into my eyes. Got 14 red. I could fire it now, but that would only be, let's say 2,000 times 14, so 28,000 hit point damage. We could do better than that. Let's keep going. Let's go with this red. Let's go with... Oh, that's a crit option. We can make more red over here. This does some damage to himself. We're at 26 red. This turns some greens to red. It didn't make any off the rip, but I guess it's still good. What do we got now? 26 times 2,000. That's 52,000 damage. How about a big and nice Hawaiian punch? There we go. So, we're set. That was Ultron's demise, done a couple different ways. I hope that you took something away from it. If you didn't, at least enjoy it. You don't have to use 5 stars all the time. There's other ways to do it. That time I used, you know, Cyclops, as of all people, to help me do my dirty work with Iron Man. So, that's it. We're good with this for now. Keep your eyes peeled, though. It's starting. Class of 2020 versus has started. Actually, it's already started. You want to take a look real quick with me? Mine just started. I had it set for, well, now. So, everyone in the class of 2020 is here. Well, let's look at that background real quick. What a cast of losers. No, I'm joking. There's some cool people in here. I mean, look at Polaris over there on the right, looking all smug. She knows that she's better than like everyone else here in this picture. Except for maybe Apocalypse right there. But, you know. That's a pretty good cast. Beta Ray's over there in the upper left-hand corner chilling too with that big old grin, just knowing that he's got a defensive wall that half these guys will never deal with. Immortal Hulk is smiling, but he's actually silently crying to himself back there because Okoye is nowhere in sight. Anyways. Yeah, Dark, I missed that comment, but yeah, that punch from Iron Man had to hurt. And 5 stars are fun. They are really fun. I'm not going to front on that at all. I mean, I wouldn't be collecting them if I didn't think they weren't fun, but really at the end of the day, there's just so many people that give up on this game because they go 3 years in and it's so hard, I'm not getting anywhere. Well, yeah, that's kind of the nature of the game, but you could still do a ton of damage. You could still get your work in with just 4s and 3s. Don't need to wish and hope for 5 stars. You can do it quite easily without. Speaking of some work, how about we do these seed teams? Any of you ever do these seed teams? Too Many Pants, Bacon Magic, Eld the Preth. There's a bunch of these seed guys that they don't have players from anymore. These are players or accounts that were long since forfeit long ago, and if you catch it right in the beginning of a versus, you can hit them, and they're really easy wins. And as long as you hit them quick and fast and, you know, like just back to back, you can rack up some versus points real quick. Best I think I've ever gotten was like 11 wins before they put me against regular people. So we have to use class of 2020, right? That's all we get? That's all we get. That's crazy. There's no Thanos, no nothing. I can't like zoom my way through it. So, I mean, poor enemy team. They're just gonna get pounded on by something. Oh, they give me 3 loners. That's cute. I'll use my own Samurai deck or Sam deck, right? I'll use my own Polaris. Thank you very much. I don't know who else should I use. I don't know. I'm just randomly picking people. Let's use Onslaught. Sure. Why not? It's a seed team. Who cares? If there was a match 4, it'd be over right now. Oh, never mind. It's over anyways. Polaris will be everywhere in this PvP. You are so right. If you're not aware, and I'm sure you are because you're playing Marvel Puzzle Quest if you're watching this, or if you watch the recording on YouTube, yeah, Polaris is going to be everywhere in this PvP. Polaris and probably, like, well, who else? Who else in here would be with her? I mean, let's be honest. Polaris has to have a buddy. Maybe... probably Apocalypse. Apocalypse. Probably Beta Ray Bill. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this. Right here. Yeah, that's sick. That's the team. Wow. No one's gonna want to fight this. Poor everyone. No one wants to see this. Carnage could be used as well. Yeah, 5-star Carnage. Let's see. If we went in here and we swapped out... Like, if the enemies come in here with Polaris and Beta Ray Bill, you'd be silly not to put in your own Carnage. Swap out Apocalypse for Carnage. Call it a day. I mean, that could be used really easily right there. Yeah, I'm not seeing many more options. But then again, I don't have a champed 5-star Deadpool or Mr. Sinister. I don't think Mr. Sinister will be that useful, though. I mean, I guess if you really want to run Mr. Sinister with Maria Hill and try a trap build, but I don't see that working that well. Yelena will maybe be fun for certain things. Yelena will keep Beta Ray from doing his scuttlebutt ability often. But that's about it there. Yeah, that's true. Make use of her blue. That way, if you use Polaris's blue to make enemy tiles out there, your friendly Carnage will kind of go crazy. So yeah, these enemy seed teams, they don't pop up always. You got to be right there in the beginning of a PvP to get them. I know you know about it, Dark, but some of the audience might not know. Now that's 3 easy wins. Oh, there's another one. Blackham. What flapping, yo? Making magic back again. I mean, so you hit them as fast as you can to get all the hits in that you can. It's really just the idea of it is just quick hits. Normally, if you're going to do PvP seed teams, then the easiest things to run is just Thanos with a couple people as meat shields. Well, not even meat shields, really. Just someone to soak up the damage residual. I personally like to use Thanos with Colossus, though, because it really makes sure that you're going to kill someone in that one match. And everyone's kind of scared to go against Colossus nowadays. I've had people lose to Colossus Thanos seed team fights. Kind of silly. 13? You got a record of 13 wins, Dark? That's awesome. I think my best was 11. I don't think I could ever hit that 12 mark. That 12 mark is rough. I never seem to get to it in time. Then again, I'm usually playing this at work, and sometimes that probably should be working. Just a thought. Shh, don't tell my boss. That's 6 wins. What do we got left here? Eldepreth is still around. Wannabe Skrull's here. And Pyromantic. These are all seed teams. Take another 3 easy wins. And there's no Thanos here to back them up, which is kind of weird. I'm kind of surprised. I'll take that crit. Thank you. Yeah, you gotta get in there early to maximize them, but I usually start at noon. That's my preferred starting time. And I just try to run it as fast as I can. Wannabe Skrull. Do you think the person Wannabe Skrull would like to be notified that Super Skrull became a character in the game? Like, if they contacted him, like, hey, by the way, Mr. Wannabe Skrull, I know you left, like, years and years ago, but did you know? Mr. Wannabe Skrull would be flabbergasted. Like, they really put him in there? Oh, my lord, I should totally go back. Then he comes on back and gets overwhelmed by all the things that are in the game. That could be a good or a bad thing. And get out of here. I mean, some people say they're dev accounts. Some people have said that they're old accounts that people used long ago and just never came back to. Like, you know, like people in the beginning, they'd pick up the game, play it for a little bit, and then let's drop it. And then, you know, well, why get rid of the data? Just use it. But, you know, whatever. I'm sure if someone, like, let's say, Too Many Pants logs back in one day, tries to use his account, MPQ would like, oh, okay, well, can't use him anymore. Use another old account that's expired. And by the way, I'm out. Zone is here. Lovely Laban, Richard Rooster. These are all real players. They actually got real characters that are actually pose somewhat of a threat. I'm going to pop a shield because I got like 9 free wins and some points in there. You can go ahead and hit against that, and I won't lose any points for 3 hours. That's just what I like to do. I probably don't need to do it. But, you know, there is a milestone for shields. I got 128 used so far. I don't know, one day I'll see what 200, what's after the 200 mark. Anyways, that's that. I'll be sure to keep recording throughout the anniversary events coming up upon us. We're sure to get not just some flavorful PvP, but a couple other events coming down the line. Not to mention, they got that new 4-star that they teased a bunch. Something about being super absorbing. Some people speculated online that it'd be the Blob. I'm hyped if it is, because I think the Blob was a fun old school bad guy from the Brotherhood. But I don't know. I've heard also arguments for the Abomination, and I feel like that makes more sense, because doesn't the Abomination absorb radiation? Like you just hit him and he just laughs it off and absorbs it. I don't know. Just a thought. Plus, you know, like the Abomination was in the MCU, and they seem to be really focused on MCU material. So Blob hasn't really been there yet. Anyways, that's that. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next go-around, probably in a couple days or so, because this anniversary's here. Later, guys. Oh, Absorbing Man? Wait, Dark Side, what? Absorbing Man? Huh. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're not wrong, but I guess my thought is like, is there any reason to bring Absorbing Man into MPQ? I mean, as the developers, yeah, Creel? I guess. Yeah. Is anyone talking about that? I don't know. Maybe it's I guess my confusion on that would be I've never heard anyone clamoring for Absorbing Man / Creel / you know? I've never seen those mentioned in any of these forum topics, online topics, like, hey, I really want character X. So I guess I'd be kind of surprised. Not that I hear a lot of clamoring for the Abomination, but at least he was in the MCU and had some, had an important role to play, not just in the Hulk movie, but, isn't he in, like, Shang-Chi or something like that? I didn't get to see Shang-Chi yet, so that's what I heard. So, anyways, whatever, spoilers, right, for me, I don't know, someone's probably going to say it in the comments, and I'll be like, I don't know that. Yeah, you're right. No one really asked for Odin or Talos. Well, but okay. So no one asked for Talos, right? But Talos was in the MCU and pretty prominent in Captain Marvel. Odin was in the MCU, but yeah, I don't think anyone was clamoring for Odin. I don't know. Maybe they just had a lot of back burner powers and like, well, who do these powers fit? This one, we could use these and tweak them to fit Odin. I don't know. You're right about the Odin thing. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Who else absorbs? Super Adaptoid? Sure. I don't know. I could speculate longer, but honestly, it's after midnight. I probably should get some sleep. Thank you very much for joining me, Dark. I appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next go around. Later, dude.